Hello and welcome to Jewellery Rescue. Today we're going to be making upcycled bag charms. We're going to be using thrifted, broken and unwanted pieces of jewellery, keyrings, charms and so on to make some gorgeous accessories for this beautiful new handbag. Let's dive straight in. So this is the bag that we're going to be decorating. I will show you in more detail a bit later, but just so that you can get an idea of what we're working with. We've got a detachable shoulder strap here, so there's 2 loops and clips to work with here. There's also these fold over clips here and the hand strap here as well, so lots of real estate to be working with, and it's in this beautiful dark blue colour which is called a blue jeans. Let's have a look at the materials that we've got and see what might work. So if you're new here, I'm Kat and I rescue and recycle unwanted jewellery and turn it into new things, restore it, resell it and so on. So I've been collecting bits over the last few weeks that I thought would work well for this project. Now I do normally just work with thrifted and donated materials, but my local Claire's store was closing down and last week they had 70% off everything, so I grabbed a couple of pieces that I thought might be useful for this project. First of all, this bag charm is obviously, you could put this straight on if you wanted to. I don't think this one really goes with the bag, but I did pick this up for the gold tone clips. I thought those were really sweet, and there are some charms on here as well that we could look to reuse. There are cherries and a flower, for example. This is a body chain from Accessorize. I picked this up on Vinted recently along with another necklace that I wanted. It was a job lot of the two, and this one I wouldn't wear as a body chain, but I thought it would be perfect to hang across the bag, so we'll have a look at that one. This is something that I made last week. The little notebook, it says stay weird. I just loved it. It was reduced to £1. It was missing its pen, but I had one that fitted it and that was the right colour. And I've made this little charm here out of an earring piece. This was a single earring. That's another earring piece there. And then this is a gold extension chain. I just clipped it onto there. So that will go into the bag. I've got some silly fun pieces. I don't think that this one would go with this bag, but it's really cute. And this gorgeous keyring that I picked up in a charity shop over the summer. I think this is the wrong colour because there's gold findings on the bag, but I do love that one. This is a bag charm of a bag, which again I don't think will go onto the bag. This was from Claire's, but I thought this little ring here might be really useful for clipping things on. This was from a recent job lot unbagging on the channel, and it's got a clock in it. I thought that might be quite fun to make a charm from. And there are some more fun kiddies pieces here. More clocks, again both silver tone, but we could do a bit of a mixed metal look. These have come off key rings, so I thought it was quite nice that we had a Parisian one and a London one. That is of course one of the crown jewels. This I thought could be quite useful. It's a bit like a carabiner, but unscrews. That was from a key ring, but I thought if we took that off, that could be quite a handy thing for hanging charms on as well. This broken pendant is the perfect colour for the bag, so we could glue that back together and put it into use. Various bits and pieces, earrings, single earrings, this lovely Millefiori pendant. This I think came off a brooch. Got 2 lovely polymer clay beads. Daisies, and this African looking one. I thought they might make quite cool charms. We've got this beautiful fairy. Now she's quite fragile. I was hoping to sell her, but she's got a break here and I don't know how long she'll last, but we could certainly make use of her while she's still going. This necklace, if we go mixed metal, I just love the pendant on there. And another chain with some dangles in a similar style. This kilt pin I thought could be a charm carrier as well. And then we've got this cool elephant charm and another broken brooch. So that's what we're working with today. Let's have a little play. I'm going to start off with the chain because this feels like the most obvious addition. It's like a big necklace really. It's got a regular necklace style clasp. So let's see if we can hang that across the bag. I think what we'll do is add some larger jump rings onto either side. I'll cut it to size and then we can add them or detach them as we wish from the side clips. I want to make this really adaptable so you can change it every day depending on your look, add charms, take them away when you want to. My biggest jump rings are these ones here. I think they're about 1 centimetre. Yes, they're 10mm jump rings. I buy these little pots, and I will link in the description below if you need to get some of those. So I'm using jewellery making pliers today. I'll link those in the description as well if you're new to jewellery making. I do have a separate video on how to open a jump ring. It is really simple. Easiest way to do it is to have a pair of pliers in each hand and then twist to open. Never pull it this way because you'll distort the rings. Just twist it open like that. And I'm actually going to remove the extension chain from here. I'll be able to reuse that in other jewellery making. Always keep the parts. And I'm actually going to use a closed jump ring on this one because I've just opened this one. Okay, that's one side done. I'm going to measure, cut, and do the same on the other side. So that's now done and it's looking gorgeous. I can't wait to clip it on. So I am going to use the Claire's clips. I'm going to, I think, have to break this last heart here, but I will try and reuse the rest of them. I think they'd be fun earring pieces. So let me do that one now. Let's see if we can get it off without breaking it. Ah, yes, came straight off. Fun fact for you, I used to be a store manager for Claire's when I was in my 20s, so a long association with jewellery. It is quite sad to see them go out of business, but I think they became too expensive for the brand. Oh look, there's a little padlock on there as well. I think this would be really cute on here, so we'll pop that to one side. And now we can start attaching everything to these. So I'm just going to open these jump rings again. I didn't think this through in order to attach them to the clips. It's amazing what you can do with jump rings and jewellery. It's a really fun place to start if you're new to jewellery making or indeed bag charm making. So that is our first piece and I'm quite excited about how it's going to look. Let's clip it on. Oh my gosh, I think it's looking amazing and it really highlights the designer logo down there. Okay, let's keep going. So what I was thinking for hanging the charms on was adding one of these connectors on either side and then we can add customizable charms. So this one can just attach straight on. This one is going to need something at the top. So let me work that out. I just found in my stash another piece of broken keyring. So I think I'm going to add that to that. And then we can add the charms to the bottom here. So now we have our two connectors. We can even have them hanging together if we wanted to and have one high and one low. I think that's going to look quite fun. Let's work out what we're going to hang on to them. I think we're going to go for a mixed metal look because I do particularly want to use one of the watch pieces. I'm going to have a little play and then I'll show you what I've made. So this is not a sponsored video, but the bag was sent to me by Teddy Blake, New York, as a gift to share with you in the video. Let's have a little look inside. So it's obviously a classic design handbag. This is a premium quality Italian leather. They're designed and made in Italy. They're made in factories where other luxury brands are made as well, using similar techniques. This one is the Gigi Stampetto in blue jeans. It's the 13-inch size and it opens like a Kelly bag. These clips here. Inside is beautiful suede and a gorgeous pocket. Everything is stamped, all the metal is stamped with Teddy Blake as well. It is really gorgeous quality. What I loved about this one is that it comes with a body strap, and most of them do if you have a look on the website. Perhaps even all of them do. I don't carry a handbag here. I have to have it across my shoulder and have my hands free. So I particularly like this one and I thought blue would just go with everything. Go with jeans, go with my nails and look stunning with the gold details. There's the back. It looks like you can unpop the strap here if you wanted to. I quite like the look of it undone. Let's close it back up and I will show you what I've done. So you may have noticed on the strap here, I used that elephant charm. So this one I don't know what brand it was or what it came from, but I've just used a piece of ribbon to literally tie it on. So I did a double knot and then a bow, so hopefully that will stay on there. I think that looks really cute. The chain you saw me do with the clips, and I played around with having them on both sides with the charms, but I felt it looked better on just the one side. So what I've done is I've used that circular clip that was on the mini bag, and then I've used these earrings and these beads to make a longer and a shorter one. You can just clip them off. So if you want to, or if I want to customise it at any point, I can change them on and off. There's the beautiful Millefiori glass bead that is so me, so my jewellery tastes, and the Eiffel Tower. The crown was a slightly shinier gold. I didn't feel like it went very well, so that's the selection on there now. But what I have also done is I've filled up the mini bag with some alternatives. So anytime I want to customise it, I've got a rose gold ball, the fairy, and the crown, and I will add to that as I go along. I thought it would also be super cute to make charms for the mini bag, so I've put the key watch on there and a bow which came off that original pink chain. So that will be my little baggie of bag charms. I also made earrings out of the plastic on those, on the chain that we had. And I've made myself a pair of matching earrings to go with the chain. How cute is that? And then as a little finishing touch, I really wanted to add the key on here. So I've used, this is an old glasses strap with clips on. So I've just used one end of it there to attach the key, and the cherries, which is a little nod to current fashions as well. So what do you think? Will you be making your own upcycled bag charms? I would love to know. Please do let me know in the comments. Also let me know what was your favourite piece today. If you are interested in the Teddy Blake bags, there is a code and a link down in the description below. If you are new to the channel, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the like for me as well, drop me a comment, and hit that hype button as well. Watch another video, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.